Hey everybody, welcome to another MiniVerse Make It Mini food video. This one is the Diner Series 3. I'm going to be making 2 of them. We don't know what they are, so let's just get right into them. So it's funny, I've been putting some of the other ones together, and not the cafe ones, and they don't have the little table. They just have the ball, and you just put it together. It doesn't have a place to like display it like these do. This one always has the table, which I guess makes sense if you're making a diner, right? There we go. With that, we'll open the little silverware pack first, because that always has the tweezers and the little cap that goes to the ball. Sometimes it has other little things in there, so that's what I always miss if it's in there. There's a little hole to the ball. Or the little lid to the ball. Put that over there. We might need the directions. Okay, we got a little thing here. Don't know which one this one's going to be, so we're probably going to need the directions. Don't need that. And there should be one more of those. Nope. Okay. So let's open. No, I don't want to open that. It's too thick. Let's do this one first. This is always the fun part, is figuring out what you're going to get. Okay, we've got shredded cheese. Okay. Shredded cheese. So it could be a pizza, maybe? Taco. It's a taco. Yep, I'm calling it. It's a taco. Happy Santa Farms. Lettuce. Oh, that's hilarious. I have enough trouble putting stuff in an actual taco. I can't imagine me putting this stuff in a mini taco. Here's my taco shells. Okay. Am I going to get hamburger in this? Is this going to be like a vegetarian one? Taco beef. There you go. That is a big old can of stuff. This says ice, but I bet you it's like a taco sauce, maybe. Yeah, it's got the little squirt lid in there too. Okay. Yeah, hot sauce. Okay. Well, let's take the tape off this. Okay, we'll put that back there. This is for, I'm guessing there's more than 2 tacos. I mean, 1 taco, because this will only hold 1. Like this little dinosaur, which is absolutely adorable, by the way. Now, let's see how many taco shells we have first. Well, we can look at the picture. I always like to look at the picture first. Okay, here he is. Yeah, it's saying just holds 1 taco in there. Just like that. Yeah, you get the tacos, you get the hot sauce, the meat, and the cheese and the lettuce. So this is what you're going to do with it. You're going to put the taco shell in there. You're going to put the meat. You're going to put some of the sauce on there, and then you're going to sprinkle the lettuce and cheese on top of that, and then put it in the UV light or the sun for 5 or 10 minutes. So let's look at the tacos first. Now, it looked like there was 2 tacos shells. So only one's going to fit in the dinosaur. Okay. Again, you got to save your packaging, because when you display them, you want to display your, look, that's too cute. You want to display that. This is for see the little dinosaur goes in there. Probably won't, well, I could put 1 in there and just make it. Let's see what the meat looks like. Is it taped? I don't see any tape on it. Oh, okay. It unscrews. Ooh, okay. That's like that, like the rocks. If you watch any of my other ones, that's kind of like it's kind of sandy and it sticks together. Okay, I'm not going to open that just yet. Let me get my hot sauce ready. Take its little lid off. Always keep one of the wrappers close by so I can lay that on top of it, because if not, it gets sticky. Put this on top of here. Yo, I'm gonna let it turn it sideways so it can start running a little bit. And then get my box out of the way. Don't really need this paper. Yeah, just the snacky snacks. I really don't want to cut all the way through, so let me see if I can cut just the back of it and get it out of there. Because I don't want to cut the front, because I like the looks of the front of it. See if we can just get a little bit in there, and then we'll cut it side to side. It may have looked like I was cutting towards my fingers, but I was not. Had my fingers out of the way. Okay, so there's your cheese, which is just like little shreds of paper almost. It's plasticky, but it's very, very thin. Okay, and then let's get this. Again, I want to try to, if I can just go through a little bit and save the front, I want to. Okay, I'm wondering if I can, put this on here. Or I could put the, you know what, I could put the taco. The bad thing is they don't really stand up on their own. So when I put it in my little UV light, it's gonna want to fall off. You know what, I'm just gonna dump this, because I'm probably gonna use most of it anyway. And what I don't use, I can put back. So I'm just gonna dump it out right here on this thing. Yeah, there's not that much in there anyway. That's probably good. And the cheese, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna scoot that forward, and I'm just gonna dump my cheese out. And like I said, I can put back whatever I don't use. Yeah, okay. So let's figure out how to put this hamburger in there. You really want something in there to where you can kind of, you want a tool, not like, it doesn't have to be this. I mean, you could use a toothpick, but you want something that'll kind of, where you can kind of push it down on it and get it really good and flat. And I'm thinking you probably don't want to fill this up too much, because you do have to do your, you do have to put the cheese and the lettuce on there. So you don't want it too full. But then again, you don't want it empty either. And I'm okay with it hanging out of the ends a little bit. Might look a little cool if it's hanging out the edges a little bit. Now, will that fit in my dinosaur still? Yep. Okay. So that's one. So we can get the other one. Try to make them kind of even. I will not use even probably half of that hamburger. I'm glad the taco meat, I should say. I'm glad they give you plenty though. Or should I go ahead and fill it all the way up to the top? Because you want to leave room for your lettuce and stuff though. I think that's good. Let me see this other one. Let me see how high it is. I could probably put a little bit more on that, because I don't have that much lettuce to put on there. Yeah, it looks good. Looks better than what Taco Bell does. Taco Bell doesn't give you that much. Okay, so they do sit upright. So I think I'm gonna put that over here, put the lid back on it. I'm glad it actually screws closed because that's nice. Okay. I said it set up right, but it does not. Well, they will if you're just careful with them. You don't knock them over. I might actually, hold on. That's a pair of tweezers that kind of, it pinches. The bad thing is it's kind of strong. So I don't want it to squeeze all the hamburger out either. Having all kinds of difficulty. Okay, so let's put our sauce on here. Let's get this one first. Yeah, you want some on the edges, that's for sure. And now I'm just going to get some lettuce, which actually, I think I literally dropped that between them. That's why I hadn't done anything with that one yet. You gotta really make sure that you don't have any of the resin like stuck to your tweezers when you're using them. Yeah, this cheese is like little shreds of like plastic. Rotate it. Okay, I think that one looks good. So I'm gonna put this one in the oven or my little UV light, and then I'll start working on that one. I'll be right back once I get this one situated. Okay, if anything, that'll light up this area a little bit more. Okay, so now I can do this one. Okay. Now the bad thing is, you know all that's not going to stick. So what I'm going to do is, just like I would in reality, put more sauce on it. All right, I'm gonna put this one in the UV light. I'll be right back. Okay, so here are the two tacos. Here's the one without the extra sauce, and here's one with the extra sauce. I think I like the one with the extra sauce. You let me know what you think in the comments. Which one do you like the best? It's on there pretty good, even without the extra sauce. Yeah, I like it. I like the one with the extra. So I'm gonna stick this in my little dinosaur, my little taco holder, and there he is. That looks pretty cool. I like that. So that's number one. So let's get these out of the way. Yeah, I like it. I like it hanging over the edge a little bit too. Not that it's glued in place or anything, but I wish this had a UV stuff in that mix as well. That way it wouldn't come out, but it doesn't. Okay, so let's see what's in the other one. I'll save you the pain of watching me struggle with opening it. So I'll just cut all that part out. Okay, what is this? Happy Grilling shish kebabs. Okay, that's just too cool, too cute. I wish they hadn't abode them like that, but I guess they maybe they're not as bowed as I think they are. They kind of look. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go pull these out because you know you're going to anyway. Okay, that's cool. I'm sold. Let's put the table together. Get these all out of the way. Pop the little table together. That one popped right. That one popped right in. Sometimes you have to fight with them. That one, that means it'll probably come out. Well, I'm impressed with the tacos. So let's see how well they do on this one. So that's cool. These two. Okay, then you got your utensils bag. Tweezers, a little cap, and nothing else in there, so that's good. So I can put this on the lid and put that to the side. Tweezers to the side because I don't use them. Okay. Made fresh. A lot of these say the same thing, honestly. Herbs. So I got little spices there. A little shake on spices. Oh, these are all really flat. Okay, it looks like tomatoes, lemons, and limes. It could be, yeah, it looks like tomatoes. Those could be sliced tomatoes, and this is like peppers or something. Or a squash. That's what they're showing. They're showing a squash, a tomato, and I don't know what the green thing is. Maybe that's a squash as well. I'm not sure. I can't tell. A little tray to sit them on. That's cool. Won't need that for a little while. I'm assuming this is going to be the meats. Oh, yeah. Oh, mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms. That's cool. So this is a vegetarian shish kebab. And sauce, I'm guessing. Some kind of sauce. Olive oil. Okay. Extra virgin olive oil. And it does come with a little squirt thing. So this, I could probably put them together, put them on the tray, squirt the olive oil on here, and then get them in my UV light that way. So let's see what they're supposed to look like. Oh, they're right there. Veggie skewers. Yeah, veggie skewers. There they are right there. Yeah. So literally put the veggies on whatever order you want them. Put them on the tray. Put your olive oil on there. Sprinkle your seasoning on there, and then bake them. So that's what we're UV light them. So let's first things first. Let's get our tape of our resin or olive oil. Get over there, tape. And let's put our squeeze lid on it. It's always good to go ahead and get your lid set up. Okay. That's ready to go. And then I've got my veggies. I'm just going to dump them out. Close that because Tammy will like that. My mushrooms. Lost one. Okay. Now since I'm a weirdo, I've got 3 skewers. So I've got 3, 3, and 3 mushrooms. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2. I got an extra tomato, so I'm gonna leave that right there. And I got 2 yellow, 2 yellow. I want to try to make them kind of similar. 2 yellow and 2, 2, and 2. And then one of them is going to have an extra tomato, or just have an extra tomato in general. So let's see. We usually want to put something flat on the end. So you want to usually do something flat like that. And then you want something round. And then you want something flat. And you want something round. And flat. I think I'm going to run out of flat things. Round. Let's put a mushroom on there. And of course we got to turn it a different direction. We can't have it all going the same way. Flat. Tomato. And by the way, I'm not going to look at the same order for the next one. So if it is the same order, it's going to be completely by accident. So there's one. We'll do that one right there. I'll put all my yellows over there. I do know I started with a green last time, so let's start with a yellow this time. Tomato, green, mushroom, yellow, tomato, mushroom, green, and tomato. Normally you wouldn't put tomatoes on the end because they tend to fall off. Okay, did not get them in the same order. That's good. And for this one, I'm going to start off. No, you want to start off with something flat, just because if you don't, it'll tend to fall off the end over here. Now let's do another. Let's just do 2 tomatoes in a row. Now let's do 2 tomatoes in a row. Okay. So we don't want them to be all like flat and boring. Let's stack them up. No, I guess we'll just lay them on the tray. Okay. This is just going to sprinkle on top once we put our stuff on there. So we're going to put our olive oil on here. And I'm just going to drizzle it pretty generously over the whole thing. Probably should have had this turned sideways. I hate it when it gets an air bubble. It kind of explodes. I shouldn't have been so high up in the air though, honestly. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and drain. I'll be right back. Okay, give it a minute. Let's see if it's better now. There we go. Still got air bubbles. Stop doing the air bubbles. I would take the squirt lid off, but I really don't want it to be that that thick on here. You don't want it to coat it. Although I'm putting it on pretty thick. Okay, I don't want any more than that. That looks like plenty. And I actually want to give it a second to let it run just a little bit. But I can go ahead and put my little seasonings on here. I need to make sure this side's going to actually be stuck down. I've got this right here, but again, you always want to make sure you got something attaching to the base. Even if it's just a little drip, a little run, whatever you got to do to make it like touch. Yeah, the rest of it looks good. Okay, let's sprinkle our herbs on there. And I mean, normally you wouldn't have super coat them, but you do want to be able to see them. Okay, I see one spot I didn't really get very well. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my UV light and get it firmed up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's how they turned out. I like it. I mean, it's definitely, you can definitely see the olive oil on there, and which I don't think is a bad thing. And the herbs, I am going to dump the excess off because it will have some extra that got down inside there that didn't stick to anything. So I'll dump that out in just a little bit in the garbage. But I think that's pretty cool. So the tacos, awesome. The little shish kebabs, skewers are awesome. I like the tacos better, but I really like the skewers too. The skewers are pretty neat, and they did a lot of good details on like the mushrooms and stuff. And you can kind of make them your own, right? Just like the tacos, you can make them your own. If you want extra sauce, you put extra sauce on it. If you don't want a lot of sauce, you can put just a little bit of sauce on it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it a lot. I really enjoyed putting these mini sets together. I think they're fun. If you like these videos, I've got a ton more of them to do. So please subscribe to me. That way you'll see all my videos. Hit the little bell notification so you're notified of all my videos. And if you really like the video, give me a thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.